Fatma what?
Fatma Manna.
Do you know her parents' names?
No.
And when did she die, did you say?
My grandma Jamila,
Uh-huh.
I mean, when I was like 28 years ago.
28 years ago, or you were 28 years old?
No, 28 years ago. Yeah, I was, yeah, almost 20, 21.
So about 92?
Yep, 92, yep.
And you said your grandpa was around 1980? He died?
83. 83. I do remember after the war of Lebanon 1 year, yeah, 83.
Wow.
Yeah.
So much hardship. What about Ahmed's family? Do you know his parents? Well, his dad would be Muhammad al-Araj, right?
Yeah, Muhammad al-Araj. Yeah. I know all of them from the Palestinian coast, so.
So they're all from around Labridge?
Labridge, yeah. All of them from Labridge.
How old was your grandma when she died?
My grandma Jamila?
Uh-huh. Oh, she was the one that was 92. About 1992, right? They were the ones.
Uh-huh.
I wrote it on your great grandma. I wrote the wrong one.
Yep. My grandma Jamila, which is the mother of my mom, she has to have, she got like 2 boys. And my mom, Muhammad and Saleh, and both of them they died. So when
Muhammad and what?
Muhammad and Saleh.
Sarah?
Saleh.
Sarah.
Saleh.
Oh, Salah.
Saleh, yeah. Both of them they died. All right. So when my mom gave birth for the first baby, which is my oldest brother Saeed, your uncle Saeed, she took him.
How old were Muhammad and Salah when they died?
They are really young. Like Muhammad was 5, and Saleh 3 years.
Were they older than your mom?
Yeah.
That would be so hard.
Yep. So when my mom gave birth for Saeed, she told her I want. She raised Saeed. Yeah. She raised Saeed. Yeah. Yeah. And he used to take me like to stay with her, sleep like many nights over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
I know it was hard on your mom.
Yeah.
She'd talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So did you ever meet your Jamila's mom and dad? Your great-grandparents? Did you ever meet them?
No.
They died before you were born?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of them they died in the war, and I mean, when they left, I mean, they were old. With the war, some of them got killed, some of them they couldn't handle leaving their lands.
Wow.
I mean, they lost everything. I mean, they have their palaces over there in these villages, and they got it from their parents, and parents they got it from their parents, and they have, I mean, like a huge land, very rich agricultural land, and all of a sudden, they were living like farmer people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They used to have like the orange trees, the lemon trees, olive trees, and plant wheat for, you know what, yeah. And they have their own homes from stones, and all of a sudden, you know, just like nothing. Even they couldn't even carry a blankets and they have their own animals like cows and sheep and all of that things, you know. You know, I remember my grandma Jamila, the mother of my mother, she got attached to a cow, you know. Mm-hmm. And when it started the war and left the cow. She tried to take the cow and almost got killed. She wasn't worried about her daughter, about her only daughter, Sarah, as she was attached to that cow. It's like a bond with that cow. Like if something's happened to my grandma or something, that cow will come try to protect my grandma.
Aw.
People, they were like simple. I mean, their life just like attached to the land and to their farms and to their family and their animals.
Wow.
Yep.
So Jamila's parents didn't come down to Bethlehem with her.
No,
They stayed in La Bridge, or they were.
LeBridge died in the bridge. Yeah,
They died in La
he
Bridge.
died in the bridge.
Before she came down, or after?
Before,
Before.
yeah,
Before 48.
yeah.
Oh wow. They died young.
They died young. Yep.
Because Jamila would probably only be, what, 35 or something when she was coming down.
Mm-hmm.
So her mom would only be like in her 50s at that time.
Yeah. Died young. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Died young.
Hard life.
Yeah, hard life. Yep. Hard life.
Do you know, and you don't know Ahmed's mom's name?
No. I mean, because when I used to go with my sister Jamila, my grandma Jamila, used to take me from the Hijra camp to Bethlehem. I sleep with her and my grandma,
Her
And-
mom?
Yeah, I used to sleep with them.
With Jamila and her mom?
No, Jamila and
Your mom. I'm confused.
no, when I used to go to my grandma,
Yeah,
Jamila, her name is Jamila,
right.
the mother of my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. She used to talk about her family,
Oh.
and she used to talk about her, tell me stories, but I can't get all the names because too much things, comes in my, my
Yeah.
head,
Right.
Yeah. And she used to listen to the Quran and like national songs, like talking about Palestine and about how, yeah, Baladiya Mahbooba, yeah. And the suns comes down to the bridge or something like that about the villages and the mountains and and the water and the springs and all these things, and yeah. She died and she used to like one kind of weeds. We called it shomar. Shomar is just like green weeds, all right? And has, it's like a pear. Seriously, you cut it and you boil it with water. It has tastes like mint, but stronger than mint. And so healthy, so healthy. Even you can eat it just like that. And it's like, comes like huge, like a tree.
Really?
But it's not strong, You can break it easily, all right? Because it's green, stay green. We call it shomar, and just like you want to clean your teeth or to have a taste, you just eat shomar, from it. And she likes to eat shomar, and she used to tell me, oh, shomar was in the bridge everywhere. It's like Forrest from shomar. Yeah, she used to talk about, even my mom, she used to talk, remember her child when she was a child in the bridge,
She would tell me, she goes, the soil was so rich, I would just go like
Yeah.
this, and it was just black, beautiful soil. That
Yep,
could
that's
grow
the truth.
everything.
Yep, that's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. That area, it's, I mean, it's very rich, very rich. I mean, the land is very rich, Yeah. And that's another thing, when they say, okay, we came to the desert land, I mean, we have one from the oranges, the kind of oranges, I mean, just Palestine took it to another world from thousands of years, like Jaffa's orange,
Yeah.
This type of orange, you don't find it anywhere. I mean, you find it right now, maybe people, they plant it in Europe, here in America, but it came from that land. That's why we call it like the Jericho's orange, that just from Jericho, or the Jaffa's orange, that just come from Jaffa.
Yeah.
And they will tell you, okay, that was land without people, or it was desert land. I mean, Utah's desert. That doesn't mean it doesn't have land to
growing
plant
area, right,
any
yeah.
things in it. You know, but the Zionist thing, they would say, okay, thank you so much. It was empty land, you know. How it's empty land, and you are talking in your holy book, the land of honey and milk.
Yeah.
How was desert?
Well, and even the Bible tells them,
Yeah.
the Torah
See.
says, that they can't come into that land unless they take care of the people that are already there
Exactly.
when they return.
And when God told them, okay, enter, and Moses entered to the land of honey and milk.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, they came from desert, which is Egypt desert, you know, and why to the honey and milk, you know?
Yeah.
Honey milk comes from what? From cows or sheep, right?
Yeah.
And honey comes from what? From plant. And the bees should be, you know, that means it was like a lot of fruits over there to bring honey.
Yeah.
And milk, it should be like cows or sheep. It was very rich land, you know. It has a desert, that's true.
There's a rich part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Does your mom remember her brothers at all, or was she, or had they died before she was born?
I think she remember Saleh.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
was young.
Because she would be pretty young. I mean, unless she
Yeah.
had them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, she remember Saleh, yeah.
Wow. It's quite a family heritage.
Yep, that's what I know. Yep.
You don't know Saria's parents, their names?
Saria's parents, that's the only things I know her last name, which is Karamla, which is a big tribe from Dirabar.
Mm.
The second big tribe in Dirabar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The first tribe, which is the Amsa, which is Sharifa married one from the Amsa. My sister
really?
Sharifa, yeah, her husband from the Amsa's family. They are from Dirabar.
Oh, wow. How's she doing?
She's doing fine.
Oh, good.
She bought a land close to the King Herod,
Oh, really?
and she built a nice home. And her area, unbelievable.
Really?
It's, you know,
Oh, good.
yeah, it's very nice.
Good.
The top of the mountain, you can see Jerusalem, even old Jerusalem. Yeah, from it.
Wow, and they can build on top? The Israelis haven't taken it?
I mean, yeah, they took everything in Bethlehem area except that area, so.
Because that's how the Israelis like to do. They like to build on top of the hills.
Yeah.
So that,
I mean, they have the hills close to them, it's more higher than,
yeah.
King Herod. Yep.
Hey, what stories do you want to hear? Any others?
Um,
You want to hear the flying story?
yeah.
Springs on your feet.
Springs in my
flying
feet.
stories.
Yeah, that's what I like to discover things. I like to try everything, you know. I don't know. The first time I do remember the stars things comes to my head. I was really, really little, right? And I used to sleep early, all right? And I think it was a summertime, and we slept outside. And all of a sudden, I just wake, and my eyes was in the sky, and I saw the stars. And the first time I saw the stars, I swear. And I do remember my mom telling me, okay, never ever count the stars because you will get like the skin disease comes like, what they call?
Freckles?
Yeah, in your fingers. All right, so don't count them, you know, because she doesn't want it to come like this. Is like 1, 2, 3, I'm sorry. So I saw the stars. So I thought, how amazing if I can catch these stars, you know.
Yeah.
So how to think I'm gonna get the star, how to get the stars, so keep thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. We used to have a bed, and that bed, it used like springs. all right? Yeah, when you sit in the bed, like you feel it, just like this here, like this, all right? So I thought, okay, if I put it in myself and go to the roof of the house, all right, and jump, I will catch a star. I thought the star is not that far away, seriously, that's what I thought. So it was old bed, so I went, I got that things, right, and I used like for to tie my shoes. I put it, I swear, and tied it really good, and I went to the roof, and there is a small area, right,
Yeah.
right, and there is a wall of cement in front of me. So I thought, okay, I will sit like this, I sit like this, I tied everything, I will jump down, okay, the surroundings will take me up, I will catch the star, I will come back and surprise all the family and my mom. I got a star. Here you go. See your son? All right. So, till this point, everything was fine, you know, and was happy, seriously. I'm gonna get it, all right? Went to the roof, did everything, I jumped.
Yeah.
You know, my brain told me I'm gonna go up, but I didn't go up, I went straight. I hit the floor, seriously, and I went straight, like this. I hit the wall.
Yeah.
I swear, I saw the stars. It was morning, you know. You see, when you see the stars in the morning, you know, there's no stars in the morning, you know. I didn't catch anywhere, but I saw the stars. Like everything's in front of my eyes, just like zig, 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 like red things, you know. Just you know, when my mom saw me, you know, I was completely different. Like somebody like make a peanut butter sandwich from you know, just bleeding, you know. The wall was from cement and so hard, like my face was bleeding, you know, and my hands like this, and with the spring, because when I hit the floor, like this one, just like coming like this, you know,
Yeah.
you know, and I start screaming, you know, I didn't know I am, you know, I just wake up in the hospital, you know,
Oh my gosh.
like
poor
white
mom.
things in my legs and my hands, I just like it. Yeah.
Poor mom.
After, you know, and I was busy for a while, like a week, I don't know what I'm doing, right? So they asked me, what you try to do, you know, you know, and what was that in your feet? So I told them the story. I tried to catch a star, you know, but I didn't catch it, but it's a nice try. I tried it, you know. Can you see the stars in the morning? In the middle of the day, can you see them? No. I can.
It's a miracle you're alive.
It's a miracle. Yeah, that's one of from the things, the craziest things I did. You know, and another crazy things I did, you know, one time I escaped from the home because they didn't allow us because to go far away from the home. And if you want to go to somewhere, you have to say where you are going, not controlling you, just for your safety. Okay,
Yeah.
you are here or there with who you are playing. My mom, yeah, she used to be tough for me. Like with who you are playing, with which kid, where did you go, how far away from the home, all right? And she used to like to run, follow me, I mean like running and running from here, maybe 2-3 kilos, because I like to play in the mud. Yeah, seriously, I used to play in the mud, and she used to give me a bath, all right? Which is the bath used to be like some things like this, put it and heat water, all right? And the sponge was just like take all your sweat.
It was a loop.
Yeah, a
So
loop,
that it
yeah,
wasn't
just
a-
like
it
putting
was
the
like
water.
harder than the ones you have here.
Yeah. Another things one of the friends said, okay, you know, there is next to us a village, we call it Al-Khadr, you know? And there is pools over there.
Solomon's pools.
Solomon's pools. They
Solomon's
are historical pools, you know?
King Solomon had them built to have the water come down like an aqueduct.
Yep,
Down to
exactly.
Jerusalem.
Between the mountains, and if you go like how they dig between strongest rocks, the Palestinian rocks so strong like granite, you know. We are after Italy, but
The marble and stuff.
the marble and rocks, you know. how they make like channels inside these hard rocks to gather the water when it's rain in 3 bowls, and these take you to Jerusalem. You know the Bible?
And there's not like ladders to get down and swim in them.
Yeah.
It's just like to get in and out, it's pretty hard.
And very high, you know, the level for them, it's very high, you know, to gather all that water, you know. And said, okay, there is booze over there, and we are gonna just go over there. And it was for me just like a trip. I am going to another planet, you know, just you know. And we want to swim. I never swim, you know. And what they used to do, like we have like in Palestine, we have the olive oil. It's so important. You find in every home like a plastic jars. All right, we put the olive oil in it. All right. So I took that can from things, and they tied it around my waist. All right. And the level, all right, in the opposite side of your mouth, so high.
So deep.
So deep. I never swim in my life, all right?
And you can't just like go to the side and jump out.
Yeah, and because we were young and we want to be look cool, you know, and I just went over if you know, and you didn't know it's your life is gonna end. Stupid things, you know. I mean, you know, I do remember it was Bilal al-Ahmar, one from my friends. راجح الجعفري, okay, محمد الجعفري, and Issa AlSafadi. Yeah. Bilal, I mean, he is like we used to call him the rock. I mean, he won't think, you know. He won't think. There is no break, all right? Muhammad al-Rajih, okay, I could do it, you know, I am, you know. My uncle, my dad used to do this and that, you know. I said, oh, my dad used, you know, I mean, I don't doing this and that. Okay, jump. And we jump.
Yeah.
You know? I shit in that pool, you know. That's the first time I saw frogs and snakes.
So the first time you see a frog?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, what these do, you know, inside that thing? And the snakes, I was so scared, you know. Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Good, long time. How's everything?
Good
Good.
to see you.
Good. So I didn't know what to do, you know. And that thing's around my waist. Just one time, you know, bring me to my back, one time to my face, and then go down like this and start screaming, you know, God help, you know. My mom, I used to call my mom, you know, my mom. And my mom so far away from me, you know, I mean.
Like, Andor was like 2 miles away from Bethlehem.
Yeah, till we got over there, you know, I mean, how we got over there, you know, just God to protect us, you know.
He should have been dead so many times.
Yep. And that's the way how I learned how to swim. Yep. Yeah, but it was scary things, you know, and it used to be like grass, you know. You are swimming and that grass catch you and it's just like itchy and, you know, it's just scary things, you know.
Yeah.
How I survived in that, you know, all of us, you know. It was a miracle, you know. Bilal, when he jumped, he came his, he didn't put anything. Right? He jumped and he came, instead of he coming in his head, all right, he came in his stomach over here, you know. And the water, how strong the water, and that thing's hot, you know, it's like somebody hitting him in a knife in all his body. He was bleeding.
Yeah?
Literally, yeah.
Oh, it's like if you're high enough up, then water's like cement when you get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like a cement, and he didn't come like, just like this, hit the water. Not like in his head, you know?
Yeah.
I hit in my feet because the first time I said, oh,
Oh my gosh.
and that thing's around me, I tied it, you know.
What was it you tied around you? Like
It's like
a safety thing, like a
no,
Rope?
the can, like, you know the can, plastic can?
yeah, plastic bottles like soda bottles.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. You know, I'm just like this, you know, but the thing's because the bottle, you know, one time in my back, one time in my my stomach, one time in my side, you know, just keep like doing like, and I didn't know what to do, you know. Somebody tell me what to do, how to go and get over there to another side.
Oh my
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's the time you went skiing.
Yeah, skiing. Yeah, I tried to ski, and I entered inside the wheel. Ancient wheel.
Mm-hmm.
We used to gather the waters or a cave. I don't know. Yep. So it's okay. Two boards of boards. Wood
Yeah.
board. Tie them around my feet too. But because that I saw it in the TV. I swear, I'm gonna do like them. Right. So I need these things.
Ski poles, yeah.
Yes, keyboards, but I didn't find what I did. They have like to do like when they clean the home.
Like a mop or.
Mop, yeah, the stick of the mops. I got them too. I broke them too, and she hit me.
You took her mop.
Yeah, hair mops, two mops. Yeah, yeah, and I said okay. And the top of the mountains, yeah, Regan. Because the snow was covered that wheel. I didn't know it was. Well. I mean, yeah, well. To gather the water up, I'm just like inside it. Oh my gosh,
Fell inside it?
Fell inside it. And what I put around my feet, because, I have a plastic things, I do remember.
Put like plastic bags around.
Plastic bags. I didn't have socks, so I put a plastic bag. Plastic bag, just like wrap it around my legs, feet, just like to protect myself. There's no water, nothing's gonna be. I'm safe. I'm gonna be cool inside it, When I hit the things, it's like you put one egg over here and one egg over here. And it's like Lucifer. It's become like Berber and red over here. And the people they just used to do, and the neighbors, الحقي ام سعيد, which means follow us, ام سعيد. Used to call me ابنك المجنون, your crazy son. He's in deep trouble. Yeah, when she comes and like, yeah, this is like words in فلاحي لهجة. Yeah, she would say, I wish I brought to this life, give birth for what they call it, a bag of sugar, give birth for a bag of sugar, not give birth for a. Yeah.
Not give birth to a what?
A bag of sugar instead of you. Yeah. At least she will do something sweet for me. For her, just like disaster, Yeah. Follow him. He's in the hospital. He is swimming. He's dancing. He's trying to ski.
He earned her a straight pass straight to heaven.
Yeah.
Because she survived him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I gave her a hard time. I didn't mean,
Yeah.
She loved me the most. So.
She did adore him.
Yeah, she loved me the most. Yeah.
It'd be like noon, and she'd be like, oh, "Come on, Michelle, let's go cook lunch for Issa. He's gonna be here. He can't wait for 2 minutes when he gets home." And I'm like, "It's not. It's like 3 hours till he gets back. Oh, everything has to be perfect." I'm like, "He's okay if he waits a minute." And she's like, "Oh, no, everything has to be ready for him, perfect."
If you see your grandparents, my dad, and I lived with them for the most one. All right. You think that they are enemy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the time they just were fighting. You remember that? They were fighting for every simple thing, Yeah. And my dad, when I used a little kid and I did something, I was like, okay, do you see your son? That's what you brought to us. Yeah. And one time, I do remember I came from the war, seriously. And I came to see, I used to check in them before I go, do anything in the home. And I found my dad crying. He was sitting and he was crying. And that's the first time I saw my daddy cry, you know, just like something's broke my heart, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to hide it. What's wrong, Dad? What's happening? Oh, no, no, no. I said, I'm not gonna leave it. Tell me what's why you are crying, you know. And he told me, your mom. My heart dropped when he told me my mom. Something's happened to my mom? I said, yes. What's happened to my mom? Oh, she got a cold. He was crying for her because she got a cold.
Uh-huh.
I swear, I never ever, you know, that day I just like, I will never forget it. That moment. She was crying just because she got a cold. I said, okay, if you see me, the people will see you together, you know, and fighting for every simple things, you know. I said, oh, these, not husband and wife, worst enemy. Yeah. Yeah. And when she died, she said, okay, here will I just go bury her next to her, which is she buried next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, my car over there, so I have to get up.
Okay.
Hey, thank you.
You will
Come,
come.
you guys doing stuff real quick.
Thank you for the water.
Yeah, thanks for the stories.
Oh, you will come. And I'm sorry, I will move it right now.
Huh? Oh, you're good. I'm getting picked up, so.
Uh-huh.
If you think of any more, like, of your great grandparents' names and stuff.